What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your $1,400 third stimulus check update. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer just gave a press conference in Georgia. He's addressing it to the Georgian people, but it's about the third stimulus check, the money in the check, when we're going to receive it, more details about it. So we're going to go and listen to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer on the details of the third stimulus check package, as well as the two Georgia senators that were just elected to the Senate, which switched the Senate over to Democratic majority and made Mitch McConnell no longer the Senate majority leader. By the way, on Mitch McConnell has been meeting with top Republican senators on their own reconciliation strategy. See, they want one of these cards, but they don't really have him because, well, he's the minority leader now, no longer the majority leader. But apparently, Mitch McConnell is trying to revive the Mitch McConnell graveyard and trying to find ways to take pieces and portions of the third stimulus check package, such as possibly the $15 an hour minimum wage, and send it to the Mitch McConnell graveyard by excluding or finding pieces of the bill that might not be able to pass through the reconciliation process. So just keep that in mind that Mitch McConnell's trying to find things in the third stimulus check package bill that he can disqualify from being passed through this special reconciliation process. I will keep you updated on that. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new videos regarding the third stimulus check update. We also cover on this channel student loan forgiveness, which is probably going to happen, the $3,000 to $3,600 child stimulus checks that are going to come in monthly form of $250 to $300 from this third stimulus check package. That is actually happening, as well as we cover Social Security increases, the proposal for $200 per month, mortgage and rental assistance, which is already going out from the second stimulus check package, and there will be more in the third stimulus check package. And if you can, give this video a like. It really helps out our channel. All right, let's jump over to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to give us more details on the third stimulus check.
It's part of what we're trying to do here. Last year, as you know, Congress passed multiple COVID-19 relief packages, but we're far from out of the woods. The down payment Congress passed in December stopped some of the bleeding, but without robust action, the recovery is going to be long and painful. And we want to get out of that ditch, the COVID ditch, both health-wise and economically, as quick as possible. And the addition of these two men to the Senate makes that very, very likely and very, very real, because it allows us to build in a much stronger way on the previous package that was passed in December. Thanks to Senators Warnock and Ossoff, this COVID bill will be bigger and bolder and bring significantly more help to Georgians and to Americans. And right now, Democrats are on the path to secure another round of direct payments, an expansion of the child tax credit and the earned income tax credit, other things that they have been pushing for. Funding for historically black colleges and universities, minority institutions, and tribal colleges, debt relief to black farmers who have been ignored for far too long in Georgia and elsewhere, and so much more. They have been pushing me as leader to get these things done. They've been talking to our caucus, and obviously the Democratic caucus is very grateful that they ran such great races and helped us gain the majority. But we realize that's not the end, that's just the beginning. Getting things done is the real reason that people elected them and what we must do. Again, in terms of direct assistance to Georgia families, Senators Ossoff and Warnock are going to help deliver an extra $8,000 for an average family of four. That makes a big difference in their lives. We Senate Democrats, as you know, we're moving full steam ahead with a bold plan to tackle the worst health crisis in 100 years since the Spanish pandemic flu, the worst economic crisis in 75 years since the Great Depression, This bill, what we are proposing, is proof to people who have lost faith in democracy. Your vote matters. It sure mattered in Georgia. The people of Georgia should be very proud of their two senators and their state. Because Georgians sent John and Raphael to the United States Senate, I can confidently say real, significant help is on the way. Senator Ossoff.
Thank you, Leader Schumer. It's great to be here alongside you, Senator Reverend Warnock. The message today for Georgia families is very simple. $8,200 of additional federal financial relief to help see you and your kids through this pandemic will be included in the Senate legislation that we are working to pass right now. $8,200 for a family of four in Georgia earning $75,000. Senator Reverend Warnock and I were sent here to fight for COVID relief for the people of our state who have had to face extraordinary child care costs as schools have been closed, who have had huge medical bills during this health crisis, who have seen loss of employment and severe financial distress, families who have been facing eviction and foreclosure. We came here to deliver help for the people of Georgia. And working with Leader Schumer and colleagues.
Just to be clear, when he's talking about the $8,200 that he's going to deliver to a family of four, and remember, this press conference is in Georgia, so they're directing it to the people there of Georgia, but obviously this applies for everybody. A family of four is going to receive stimulus checks of $1,400 times four, or $5,600. A family of four typically means two adults and two children. The children are also going to receive these $3,000 to $3,600 stimulus checks in the form of monthly payments. That's an expansion of the child tax credit. However, that doesn't equal out to $8,200. The four stimulus checks alone equal $5,600. And obviously, we're looking at an additional $3,000 to $3,600 per person.
We came here to deliver help for the people of Georgia. And working with Leader Schumer and colleagues, Senator Reverend Warnock and I are here to inform the people of Georgia that we are working to advance this legislation, which will deliver $8,200 in additional federal relief in coming months for an average working family of four in the state of Georgia. We are working tirelessly to ensure that there are additional funds for Medicaid expansion for the people of Georgia. Our state thus far has refused to expand Medicaid, and we are working to secure additional funding for the expansion of Medicaid in Georgia, as well as Leader Schumer mentioned, significant additional resources for historically black colleges and universities. So once again, $8,200 for a working family of four in the state of Georgia to bridge this period of great distress and suffering while we ramp up vaccines and the public health response. Thank you, Leader Schumer. Senator Reverend Warnock.
Thank you so very much. I'm glad to be here with Leader Schumer and with Senator Ossoff. I love the sound of that, to talk about the urgency of getting this relief bill passed for the people back home in Georgia and all across this country. I want to say that I'm so proud of the people of the state of Georgia in this defining moment in American history for sending John and me to the United States Senate. But they sent us with a mandate to address the devastation of this public health crisis for our state and our country, and we intend to live up to that promise. The people of Georgia are the ones who helped to make this robust relief possible. In a real sense, they stood up not only for that state, but for the country. And now it's up to the Congress to deliver. And that's why our top priorities are getting the vaccine distributed in our state and delivering the relief and assistance Georgians need to get on their feet through this tough time. This is one moment in which it's very clear that public policy is quite literally a matter of life and death. And so it's clear that Congress needs to take bold action to help Georgians and Americans respond to a once-in-a-century pandemic that's created an economic turndown, the likes of which we haven't seen in 75 years. And we do that by passing this $1.9 trillion relief proposal. And when we do that, here are the things that we bring home for the people of Georgia. $20 billion in vaccine procurement, distribution, and outreach so we can address the health of our citizens and our economy. $20 billion for the whole country. And then just for Georgia, nearly $2 billion to incentivize our state to finally expand Medicaid. And I want to emphasize that point because many of us have been fighting for the expansion of Medicaid for years. Folks here in the Congress have been trying to get states like Georgia to expand Medicaid. I literally got arrested in an act of civil disobedience, trying to get our state to do the right thing. I came here to this Capitol as an activist in 2017, standing up when they were cutting the children's health care program in order to give a $2 trillion tax cut to the richest of the rich. And so now we can finally get Georgia to expand Medicaid by providing nearly $2 billion. It covers the cost of expanding Medicaid in Georgia and then some. And that would not have happened were it not for the fact that the people of Georgia stood up and sent us to the Senate.
Just to be clear here, there is money in the third stimulus check package to expand Medicaid eligibility, as well as $350 billion going out to all the states and the territories in the United States. So all the states are going to be getting billions of dollars. Some of that money will go, well, obviously to Medicaid, as he's talking about there, but some of that money will also come back around to you guys in the form of state and county stimulus checks. If you remember, after the first stimulus check, when we were waiting on the second stimulus check, there was a lot of states and counties that stepped up, notably Orange County, Florida, sent out 3 different rounds of $1,000 stimulus checks. We've had stimulus checks from California. In fact, there's one going out now for California. In fact, here it is. California stimulus checks. Governor Newsom from California proposes a $600 stimulus payment for low-income residents from California. I believe this goes or is going to be going out to 4 million people in California alone. This typically comes from the money that states and cities are getting. So your state or your city or your, I should say, county, can choose to send out money from the third stimulus check package. Remember, the states are going to be getting $350 billion alone. And there's an additional $25 billion for mortgage and rental assistance. That'll be the third round of mortgage and rental assistance, as well as $5 billion for utility assistance. The mortgage and rental assistance and utility assistance goes out directly to you guys, the American people. So that will be some kind of extra money coming from the third stimulus check package, in addition to the $1,400 stimulus checks, $1,400 for children, $1,400 for adult dependents, the $400 checks per week for the unemployment extension, boost money, the $3,000 to $3,600 for the child tax credits that are being expanded to monthly stimulus checks directly deposited to the parents, $250 to $300 per month, the $1,400 per week sick leave. That is basically if you have COVID or if you have a family member that has COVID, that you can get up to $1,400 per week once this third stimulus check package gets passed, as well as the child care tax credit, which is a 50% deduction for you guys if you pay for childcare, up to $4,000 per child on a 50% deduction rate. So if you spend $200 a week for childcare, you go to work and your child goes to childcare and you have to pay for that, you can deduct 50% of that up to $4,000 per child, which will obviously reduce the taxes that you owe the government or give you a larger tax refund. That will come on a tax refund. There's no plans I think at this point, to give you guys that in a monthly stimulus check, you'll have to claim it on your tax refund. Also, I'm going to my doctor's appointment for my back and chest and everything pain and my breathing pain right after this video. So I'm going to be leaving here in a few minutes. We got to code this video. My wife's got to edit it. Then we got to code it. Then we got to upload it. Yeah, there's a lot of like behind the scenes work that comes for every single video that we do. We got to title it, thumbnail it, all that stuff. So yeah, I will be going to the doctors after this is all done, and hopefully I will have an update for you guys in the next video, which will be at 8 p.m. tonight and 11 p.m. tonight. I told my wife if I don't make it back in time that she's going to have to do the 8 p.m. video. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I make it back in time. I should make it back in time and have an update for you. But you never know if they want to do x-rays or something like that. I have done x-rays and an MRI on my chest and my back before. And that's where we've seen kind of the spine problem. I have a pars defect in my spine as well as the disc problem. So, but if you never know, they might want to send, that was like last year that I had that done. So we'll see. I will keep you updated in the next video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new stimulus updates. New videos come out every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Click the bell icon to all notifications so you get notifications for 3 videos of the day. It looks like the 10 a.m. video has not been sending out notifications. That probably fix itself in a few days when I don't do a 4th video. But right now, just remember the 10 a.m. video, you just got to go on YouTube and, either see it right there on your homepage or search for It's Jimmy and go to the channel and watch the newest video. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have dozens of students that have replaced their 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon, and I teach them how to do that. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.